Have you ever felt like you were in a situation so impossible, so overwhelming, that there was just no way out? Today, we're diving into a story about a man who faced just that. Not just a tough spot, but a literal lion's den. I'm talking about Daniel, and his story is more than just a classic tale. It's a masterclass in courage, faith, and staying true to yourself, no matter the cost. So, let's set the scene. We're in ancient Babylon, a massive, powerful empire. Daniel is an Israelite, but he's not just anyone. He's incredibly wise, highly respected, and has worked his way up to become one of the most senior officials in the entire kingdom, serving under King Darius. The king really likes Daniel. He sees his integrity and talent, and is even thinking about putting him in charge of the whole kingdom. Now, as you can imagine, this didn't sit well with the other officials. They were jealous. Super jealous. They saw Daniel's success, and instead of being happy for him, they started looking for ways to bring him down. They watched him like hawks, trying to find some dirt, some scandal, anything they could use against him, but they came up empty. Daniel was squeaky clean. He was honest, hardworking, and completely dedicated to his job. Frustrated, they realized they couldn't attack his work ethic, so they decided to attack his faith. They knew Daniel was deeply devoted to his God. 3 times a day, every single day, he would open his windows facing Jerusalem and pray. It was his non-negotiable routine. This gave his enemies a wicked idea. They went to King Darius with a flattering proposal. "Oh, great King Darius," they said. "You are so magnificent. Let's make a new law. For the next 30 days, anyone who prays to any god or human other than you, O king, shall be thrown into the den of lions." The king, caught up in the flattery and not seeing the trap, thought it was a great idea to boost his authority. He signed the decree, and under their law, it could not be changed. Now, what do you think Daniel did when he heard about this new law? Did he hide? Did he start praying in secret? Nope. He went home, opened his windows just like always, got down on his knees, and prayed to God, just as he had always done. He knew the risk. He knew what the punishment was, but his connection with God was more important to him than his own life. Of course, his enemies were watching. The second they saw him praying, they rushed back to the king. "Daniel is defying you," they exclaimed. "He's breaking your new law." The king was devastated. He finally realized he had been tricked. He liked Daniel and respected him immensely. He spent the entire day trying to find a loophole, a way to save him, but his hands were tied. The law was the law. As evening fell, the king had no choice. He ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den, but as they took him away, the king said something remarkable. "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." The den was sealed with a massive stone. The king went back to his palace, but he couldn't eat or sleep. He was heartbroken and worried sick. At the first light of dawn, the king rushed to the lion's den. He called out in a voice full of anxiety, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve so faithfully, been able to rescue you from the lions?" And then a voice came from inside the den. It was Daniel. "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I ever done any wrong before you, O king." The king was overjoyed. He ordered them to lift Daniel out of the den immediately, and when they did, there wasn't a single scratch on him. His faith had literally saved his life. But the story doesn't end there. The king was furious with the men who had plotted against Daniel. He ordered that they, along with their families, be thrown into the very same lion's den. And this time, the lions showed no mercy. After this incredible event, King Darius sent out another decree, this time to the whole world. He declared that everyone should respect and fear the God of Daniel, for he is the living God. He rescues, and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. Daniel's story is so powerful. It's a testament to what can happen when you stand firm in your beliefs, even when the world tries to force you to compromise. It's about having a faith so strong that it doesn't waver, even in the face of death. It reminds us that integrity and courage are timeless virtues, and that true strength isn't about avoiding the lion's den, but about trusting who is with you when you're in it. What do you think about Daniel's unwavering courage? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing tales. See you next time.